Aloha. I cannot believe that we are in the final home stretch of the year. I'm recording this on the solstice, the 21st of December, 2024. And so obviously we have like 10 days left to the year. By the way, if you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate, truly from my heart to yours, I want to just take a moment and wish you an overflow of joy and love and blessings and abundance and all the things your heart desires, and to remind you that you deserve everything you desire. So the other reason I felt called to record this message today is as we are wrapping up this year and getting ready to step into the new one, I wanted to take a moment and talk about the tail end of the year of the dragon and how we are going to be going into, on January 29th-ish, I think it is, in the Chinese zodiac, the year of the snake, and what that means for us collectively, and how excited I am about this shift. Okay, I mean, we already have this huge shift with Pluto in Aquarius, which I chatted about in a previous video, but I want to talk about this Chinese zodiac vibe shift. Okay, and my zodiac is I am a dragon in the Chinese zodiac. And so I don't know about you, but for me, this year was quite the dragon ride. If it was for you too, let me know down below. But, but absolutely extraordinary. And the way that I am closing out this year, like I am on such a positive high note. I can't even put it into words. The massive upgrades and shifts that I've had even just in the past couple of months, and who I am stepping into, who I am becoming, who I am unveiling really at the end of the day. I am feeling called to share as a side note. If you are someone who struggles with energy or passion or motivation or any health issues, the secret is to truly just be more of you and do the things that make you come alive, because honestly, it's more work to try to put yourself in a box. It's more work to try to, stay in that confined old identity of yourself, the one with all the conditioning and programming, right? Really, your soul, if you're watching this, wants to set you free. As a dark horse, and we're going to talk about this in a moment too, part of my movement and mission on this planet is what I call the dark horse movement. And in a nutshell, it's about really the sacred feminine, the medicine of the horse empowering the sacred feminine, right? And when we apply this to the group of people that I feel called most to serve at this time, which is my equine-preneurs, a term I coined for anyone who works with horses on any level, who is conscious and on the rise, high vibe. For me, it's about, when you apply this to your business, it's about the feminine side, the unseen side, the energetics in even the soul of your business. Okay, so I know I kind of went off the track there, but I'm just going with it here. So getting back to the dragon and the snake, and there is a connection here, so just stick with me. Getting back to the dragon and the snake, with the snake vibes coming in next year, absolutely huge. In essence, the snake represents transmutation. It represents sexual alchemy. It represents the sacred feminine Shakti rising. Okay, and so this is another key piece to the evolution of our planet, of humanity, right? To restore this balance of the feminine. And with that being said, if you are, and I mentioned this in my last video where I talked about the great shift, if you are someone who knows that you are here to be part of the change, you are a movement maker, you're a trailblazer, you are a love leader, okay? Especially with horses. What I want you to know is next year is going to be absolutely huge for us in terms of shedding all of the shiz, right? All of the lies, all of the layers, and again, unveiling our true selves. And this journey is not for the faint of heart. This work, right? When a snake sheds its skin, that's when it is considered to be more dangerous because it feels more vulnerable, right? Because it's exposing itself. So it is going to be so important if you are someone who is consciously doing the work, if you are someone who is, aware and seeking to always, be that best version of yourself. It is going to be so important next year, not only that you have the support to do this work, but a safe place and space to do this work with someone like me, or someone else that you feel aligned with, where you are going to, again, be held and feel safe to really start peeling off those layers. And as you do so, regulating and recalibrating your nervous system along the way, because this is going to be a whole new territory, right? And so I think it's really important for you and me, and I know I'm doing this for myself as well, to align with your true soul herd, the people, whether it's in your relationships at work, again, masterminds, group programs, mentorship of someone like me, communities, wherever you're hanging out. That herd immunity is going to be more important than ever, because in order to do this work, you need to feel safe, right? Like, you don't want to be trying to do it in an environment or space that you don't feel safe. It's going to make it more challenging. And again, the journey itself is not for the faint of heart. So I really want to, kind of highlight that herd immunity piece and remind you of the power of the herd, okay? And the true soul herd, that really, that you feel safe with, that sees you and holds you high. And this is what I am doing, and the reason that I have created my Dark Horse Business Mastermind, to have this small, intimate, high-touch group of high-vibe equine-preneurs who are in that ride or die next year, where everyone is going to be holding each other high and, riding and rising together, and holding space for each other. And so this is a business mastermind, but the focus is primarily around, again, that feminine side, the dark horse, the feminine side, the energetics, right? Really taking your life and business, your income, your impact, your influence to the next level from the inside out. That does not mean that you're not doing work, you're not showing up, right? That's not what I'm talking about. If you are listening to this, chances are you're already doing the work, you're already showing up, you're already consistent, whatever that looks like for you. But you're not getting the results that you know that you could and should be getting for the amount of work you're putting in. And this is where this is a sign that the energetics are off, and that we need to go in and do the inner work around your energetics, your self-concept, your identity, your safety, right? Your energetic visibility, and who you are being, right? When you are doing the thing, okay? And really leveraging the actions you do take, right? Amplifying your results by having this energetic piece, which honestly is up to 90, and I've heard some teachers say 95% of your results is based on the energetics, right? You may have heard people say, it's not, you don't get in terms of attraction or manifestation, if you're into that you don't get what you want, you get who you are, right? And another one is, in order to get what you really want, you have to become who you came here to be, right? And so this is the work. This is the secret sauce, right? So I'm not talking to someone who's just starting their business and doesn't know how to, do all the things, right? I mean, and of course there's always a next level and learning, maybe, trying something new and all of that, and that's fine. But what I'm talking about is taking what you are already doing and already having results and success at some level, but amplifying your results by doing this inner energetic work behind the scenes, right? This dark horse is going to move in the dark, and she's going to work her magic and then take everyone, take the world by storm. And this is what my intention is for the women who I know I'm meant to serve in this container. So I wanted to mention this because we are, in the home stretch of the year. Again, I think we have 10 days left. I'm going to be, taking a few days and a little bit of a hermit holiday time to really, do my thing. So I wanted to just touch base here and let you know that if you feel the nudge, if you vibe with my vibes and you're someone who, again, as a high vibe equine-preneur, who knows that she is ready to blow the lid off of what she thinks is possible in 2025, if you already know that, then I want to invite you to reach out to me and apply, because this mastermind is application invitation only, to apply or ask me any questions. We can explore if it's a fit, in the process, because I have some really crazy savvy early babe bonuses that if you already know, why not just get it rolling now instead of waiting till next year, because we also know that money and energy, right, and manifesting loves speed, right? And so as a love leader, we get to go first, right? And so when we take fast action, and I know for myself, every time I do that, again, I have more energy. It makes me come alive. It ignites my soul, and lights it on fire, right? So if you're already knowing, I want to incentivize you, shameless bribe, with a number of what I am calling savvy early babe bonuses, which include a VIP one-on-one 90-minute intensive with me, a dark horse trail star map intensive, where we're going to map out your 2025 vision and plan. We're going to use the your natal chart to help us also look at your unique soul blueprint and dark horse star codes to help us do that. And so I am offering that. It's a value of $697 when you actually pay in full and enroll before the end of the year. Okay, there's that bonus. Then we have extended payment option, giving you an extra month to pay. It's a 6-month container, so you would have 7 months to pay, which will bring your monthly payment down if that's something that would be helpful or interests you. And the last thing is that my pricing is also going to shift in the new year as well and go up. So, if you want to learn more about the 6-month container and get all the details and explore if it's a fit, please reach out to me, DM me on IG, or email me if you're on my list, on my email list. Those are the 2 best ways to contact me. And then the last thing that I want to say is that if you're someone who knows, and by the way, this mastermind is a hybrid experience. So it is a small group, intimate, high touch, container with some personalized support. In addition to the early bird bonus, you also get private sessions with me as well along the way. So again, if you want all those details, reach out and I will share them with you. The other piece I want you to know, if you're someone who really who likes to go VIP, which is like me, I love going VIP. And if you really want the high touch experience, you want the kind of have it all experience where I will be just essentially like sharing I don't want to call it Rolodex, but all of the resources, my entire library and vault of all the trainings and transmissions will be like at your disposal. And I will also be custom channeling transmissions for you. I can't even, like, there's so much here. I can't even, but if you want the have it all experience, you would get a membership inside of my bus, my Black Unicorn Secret Society, all the things, right? It's just really, if you're someone who wants to have it all, then reach out to me. That is also an application, but I have 2 spots for my Dark Horse Diamond one-on-one VIP mentorship with me next year. If you want really high touch proximity to me and to really just be in my vortex. And, I feel called to share that saying from Yeshua, when 2 or more come together, it is done. And I can promise you that with the up levels and upgrades that I've had and where I'm going and the things that I already have mapped out for myself, next year is going to be incredible. I'm also forgetting to mention a spot on my She Show podcast. This is another piece that is both part of the mastermind as well as the one-on-one. And I can also, with the one-on-one, I can help you create digital products, a course, if you wanted to host your own summit or start your podcast. These are all things I've done that sometimes I take for granted and forget to, include as something that I can help with because I've done it, right? So, and I actually helped one woman I worked with do her first online summit. So anyway, if any of these either of these speak to you and you want to learn more, again, like I said, I just want to recommend that you reach out to me and we have a conversation before the end of the year. And there's limited space for us to chat because I am going to honor, my sacred self-care hermit time as the Virgo I am. And so that's getting ready to wind down. So there are going to be limited spots where we can actually talk if that would be helpful for you. That's not required for enrolling in the mastermind, just the application. For the one-on-one VIP diamond mentorship, that I would for me on my end, I want to make sure we are a fit, and so I'd want to hop on a call with you. So I think that's all I have to say, but I really wanted to, just let you know again about this opportunity, because I'm so excited about, where things are going, things that I don't even want to, because I'm making my moves in the dark, and I'm not going to spill the beans on them, here just yet. But if you, again, if you know that you would like to be in my vortex and have closer proximity, either one of the 2 only Dark Horse Diamond mentorship spots, which is a 6-month or a 12-month container, and the mastermind also a 6-month container, hybrid experience. So yeah, that's what I have for you today. Otherwise, I just want you to know that, and remember that, whatever calling that's on your soul, especially around your soul's work, around your, career moves. By the way, I didn't even touch on this. The solstice is in 00 Capricorn, and Capricorn is about career, right? Whatever is on your soul in terms of truly you're doing your soul's work, whether you want to, again, take things massively to the next level, or maybe you want to pivot or transition, or, you know, just shift your focus, or whatever the case may be. Now is the time, honestly, to, you know, to start getting clear on that and taking action around all of it. Okay. And so I'm offering to help you with that if you would like. So with that, again, this was longer than I planned it to be, but I just want to say happy holidays. By the way, I am also going to be uploading for you, if you're on YouTube, if you're seeing this on YouTube, make sure that you check out, if you're curious, excuse me, about like the energetic activations or transmissions that I do. I have a really beautiful 12-12 one that I did on Instagram, and I finally figured out how to download it and share it with you on YouTube. And so you definitely want to listen to that in this month, because it's the 12 where you can listen to it anytime. It's timeless, but ideally I would recommend listening to it for sure by the end of the month or before the end of the month, to, you know, have it be most potent. But again, you know, that's up to you. Anyway, okay, I'm going on and on and on. I need to run. I am starving, and so we will see you next time. Ciao for now. Love you. Namaste.